Okay, so you want to own a FIFA World Cup team. You are already imagining it. Your name on the Federation building, players in your colors, 80,000 people screaming because your team just scored in the 90th minute. VIP box, clean suit, and somewhere in the back of your head. Yeah, I run this. Then reality calls, and reality says, bro, do you even know what this actually costs? Because owning a national football team is not like owning a club. You can't just buy Manchester City and slap your name on the jersey. National teams belongs to their countries. They would be run by football federations, and getting into that world, the world of FIFA, World Cups and international football, which is one of the most complicated, expensive and honestly insane business on the planet. Here is the thing nobody talks about. The money in this game, which is absolutely wild. We are talking a tournament that just generated over $9 billion, $9 billion from one tournament, the 2026 World Cup across the US, Canada, and Mexico. So today, we are breaking down the full economics of running a FIFA World Cup national team. Real cost, real money, real numbers. So let's get into it. Before we talk money, we need to understand the structure because this is where most people get confused. You cannot just buy a national team. You can't wake up one morning and say, I am buying Brazil, the same way you would buy a franchise. Doesn't work like that. National teams are owned by their country's football federation. Brazil has the CBF, Germany has DFB, the US has US Soccer. These are technically non-profit organizations, but don't let the world fool you. The money flowing through them is very much real. So how do you get involved? You run the federation. You became the president of the National Football Association, voted in by member clubs and regional associations. Once you are in that seat, you control the budget, the coaching staff, the infrastructure, the sponsorships, everything. The closest thing to owning a national team is running the federation behind it. And here is where the economics get interesting. FIFA gives every country that qualifies a check just for showing up. For the 2026 World Cup, every qualified team got $1.5 million in preparation funding just for qualifying. Welcome to the World Cup. Here is a bag. Then, depending on how far you go, prize money stacks up. Group stage exit $9 million, round of 16 $13 million, quarterfinals $21 million, semifinals 29 million, runner up 33 million, and if you win, $50 million. Spain's 2026 championship squad collected 50 million, the largest single payout in World Cup history. So, the question is not just what does it cost, it's what do you get back? Potentially a lot, but you have to spend first. Here's something wild. Most people think the World Cup is the expense, but actually, getting to the World Cup is the biggest financial challenge. Think about what a national team needs to even exist. First, a head coach. And our good coaches are embarrassingly expensive. Germany's Julian Nagelsmann was won 4.8 million euros a year. Portugal's coach 4 million. D champs at France 3.8 million. That's just the head coach. Add assistants, a goalkeeping coach, fitness staff, video analyst, your full technical setup runs 8 to 15 million a year. Then a training facility, which is gym, medical rooms, recovery pools, player accommodation, building a proper national football center cost 50 to $200 million depending on the country. Then a youth development academy. Because your World Cup squad today is built on kids you developed 10 to 15 years ago. Brazil has been running academies for decades. That's why they keep producing world-class players. A proper academy setup costs 10 to 20 million a year minimum. Then you need to actually play games, qualifying matches, friendlies, international travel for a squad of 30, not Spirit Airlines. We are talking full charter flights. Travel budget alone would be 5 to 10 million a year. Add it all up and running a solid mid-level national program, not even a top 10 program, costs 30 to 60 million dollars a year. And every year, whether you qualify or not, suddenly that 9 million for a group stage exit doesn't look so impressive. Okay, your federation is running, your team qualified, you are in. Now the economics flip completely. Because the World Cup is not just a football tournament, it's a commercial event of insane proportions. The 2026 World Cup generated over $9 billion dollars in total revenue. Where does it come from? Broadcasting rights $3.92 billion. dollars. FIFA sold rights in over 200 territories worldwide. Every country that wanted to show matches on TV paid for it. A lot. Sponsorships. Visa, Coca-Cola, Adidas, and other paid for exclusive World Cup associations. Sponsorship revenue for 2026 hit around 2.6 to 2.8 billion dollars. Branding on everything: stadium boards, broadcast graphics, jerseys, digital platforms. Then tickets. 104 matches across three countries. A supporter following through their team from the group stage to the final spent a minimum of $6,900 on a ticket alone. Now here's the part that should break your brain. Total prize money to all competing teams would be $871 million. dollars. FIFA collected $9 billion, dollars, gave back $871 million. dollars. That means FIFA keeps over $8 billion dollars for its own operations, development programs, and expenses that nobody fully audits. This is the FIFA business model, and it is one of the most profitable sporting business models ever designed. Prize money from FIFA is only one revenue stream. Smart federations make their real money elsewhere. Kit sponsorships. Your national team jersey is one of the most valuable pieces of fabric on earth during a World Cup. Adidas, Nike, and Puma fight over these deals like it's the last piece of pizza. A top national team kit deal is worth 50 to 8 million dollars per year. Brazil's Nike deal alone is reportedly worth over $1 billion over 10 years for the right to put a swoosh on a jersey. National broadcaster deals tens of millions a year. If you are a big football country, add it all up. And a top football federation is not just running a team, it's running a serious business. Kit deals, broadcast rights, commercial partners, FIFA prize money, the revenue is real. And for the big nations, the profit margins most business would be jealous of. That's the economics of owning a FIFA World Cup team. If this video hit different, subscribe. We are doing the economics of everything. Catch you in the next one.